Alright guys, welcome to this video. This is something that I hate to do. It's my least favorite thing in the world, and that's taking apart a working car. Now, the Chaser's been great, but I haven't been able to get it feeling how I want to. It doesn't really make the power up top because it's got a small turbo. I haven't been crazy about the shifter, and I just haven't been driving it, so it's sitting. Now, the brown Chaser, I want to replicate this exact setup, but time-wise, we're involved in so much other stuff. I know I'm not gonna have time to do a bunch of custom stuff where I can take this exact setup off this car. Since this car, I want to do a 3.5-inch exhaust and a bigger turbo anyway. So most of that stuff's gonna need to get redone, so I might as well just reuse it, and I can basically just unbolt this and bolt it right on the other car, and it should be super simple and bolt right on. One of the beauties of having two chassis, but unfortunately this thing's gonna become a paperweight until I get another setup for it. So that's the first plan of today. What I'm gonna try to do that'll be interesting with this is see how much of the car I can leave together. I'm gonna try to take apart as little as I can, so that way maybe I can leave the turbo on the manifold and just slide it right on, which would be sick. These bolts underneath, not epic. Very sad, very hard times trying to get these nuts off. The top bolts were cake, but I guess I was just being naive and I thought that this manifold was great. It still sounds great. It's just not the easiest. 350Zs have a thing called the demon bolt. This has demon bolts plural. Is this gonna come out? Oh,
should.
Get stuck on something. I don't know if it's gonna fit with the wastegate, bro.
Oh no.
I had to take the dump tube out because it was hitting. Now,
There she is.
there we go. One baby turbo. Ready for the next Chaser. I'm excited. Now, I want to take a second and thank you guys. That little drop we did with those mystery boxes and all the new stuff that we've been coming out with has been doing really well, and we've been sending a bunch of you guys orders out. And I actually want to take a second to give a shout out to one of the companies that enables us to do what we do, and that company is ShipStation. If you don't remember me talking about them before, ShipStation is the fastest, easiest, and most affordable way to manage and ship orders. If you guys are in e-commerce, you know that right now there are more online orders than ever. And with ShipStation, just a few clicks and you can manage your orders, print out labels, and get the product sent out to happy customers very fast. Whether you're selling on Amazon, Etsy, or even your own website, you can manage ShipStation from any sort of device. And my favorite thing about it is it works with all the different carriers. So whether it's UPS, FedEx, USPS, or even Amazon Fulfillment, you can compare rates and leverage their discounts that are normally saved for Fortune 500 companies. Because of the high volume, they're able to pass those discounts to you, and you get sick rates for shipping. I know I've told you guys this before, but we went from being able to send out, maybe a few dozen orders per day to a few hundred. And as a subscriber, you can actually try ShipStation for free for 60 days. All you have to do is use my code AdamLZ. You just click the microphone at the top of the page and you can type in AdamLZ. Did I tell you? That's AdamLZ. I want to give a massive thank you to ShipStation. I'm always super appreciative of their support. Now you can go make ship happen. And I want to go work on some stuff in the shop. Before I even got in this morning, Johan already had the manifold on there. Tell me, what's the trick of those bottom bolts? Because they were a nightmare.
Yeah, they're a nightmare. But with a regular wrench, you just have to turn it and spin it, turn it and spin it. So they're a pain in the ass, but I mean, they're done.
So we've got the little baby turbo kit with the MAF and everything, stock ECU right now. Probably gonna have a little bit too much boost with stock ECU because it's like a 18-pound spring. So there's a good chance it's just gonna boost cut if we go out and try to rip on it. But I'll say we take this thing for a little drive real quick. You down?
Yeah.
Let's go rip it.
Yep.
It's so weird having this thing sound so cool now. I forgot to tell you guys that I may or may not have messed up the power steering by putting those rack spacers on top of the tie rods that had rack spacers, and it basically overextended the rack, and now I don't have power steering. So very expensive mistake, but I learned that you can't do more than 5 mil of rack spacer on the GZX 100 rack. Sounds sick though. Hey Showman, can you get a clip real quick of the exhaust?
The what?
The exhaust?
Exhaust?
No, the exhaust.
Exhaust?
Yeah.
Room?
I'm gonna give it the exhaust.
Okay. Exhaust sound good.
Hey, yo, that's stock ECU too, bro. Hey, yo, that turbo noise, right? I'm thinking 9 pounds.
Oh yeah?
What do you think about that?
I don't.
That big enough boost for you? Yeah, bro, 9 pounds is revving.
Yeah. I'll see if I should have got some brake up while driving.
You think it's gonna break up?
Nah, it should be fine.
Overall, good. See our side.
Only
floor it. You're gonna floor it, whatever.
He's gonna floor it.
Tiny bit laggier than stock. Man, did you hear that whole flame? Dang. I just gotta kind of do a little cruise and watch the AFRs real quick. Yeah, bro, it's spicy. So 1Js are super conservative from the factory in terms of timing. So it won't be as spicy as it could be, but... Oh yeah, it's low boost right now. Not bad though, not bad. 14 pounds.
Yeah.
It feels like a stock.
Yeah, right.
But it definitely feels spicier than it did before. A
Yeah.
little laggier, but a little more spice.
Okay.
Just a tad of spice.
It's more
Up top,
lean.
like, you can feel it just kind of like me.
Yeah.
Dang, this is gonna be fun. Definitely more linear than stock, where just like torque surges.
Right. On.
Listen how crazy this is, how similar the N54 sounds to the 1J. Young, can you film a clip real quick? I'm super excited about this because the setup on the white car was like the perfect drift response build. I never got to drift it. So I was just always scared of mashing up the white car. So now I get the dumb, fun missile JZX that looks cool with the response and the cool turbo setup.
Sounds good.
Really? I thought a couple minutes ago you were saying you hated cars without blow-off valves.
No.
What is that?
Just go away.
What's that?
Yeah, Showman.
What is that?
Wait, yeah,
Blow-off
Showman.
valves,
You like that?
I don't like the do-do-do. I like the
Wait, say that again. So what?
The same thing.
It's not the same thing.
Well, no, but he
I like the
Which-
I don't like the do. I just.
oh, he likes, because the that's when you have like a little bit too stiff.
We should make like a turbo concert with a different sound.
Like a song?
Showman would have listened to it. It has any.
Yeah, no.
Because Showman is the only car version in the world I've ever heard that doesn't like compressor surge.
I like a little bit, but not like a lot.
Oh yeah?
Nothing.
He's one of those that's like tun tun.
Yeah. I will.
Two search and then the blow valve kicks in.
Mine, you'll see mine. It's good. Mine's good. Really good.
Is it?
It's good.
I keep telling you guys that I've been going home, working on my sim at night, and I'm still working on it. Tonight, hopefully I can put all the accessories on and get it fired up. I keep on talking about it, but I don't show you guys. So today I'm actually gonna vlog at home. I just get there and like every night, I get home, I eat dinner at like 8 or 9 p.m. and then I'm just like a zombie and I end up just like going to bed or just moping around. So I'm gonna do my best to stay energized. Maybe I'll get a coffee on the way back or some food and I'll knock it out. I feel like it's been a while since I've vlogged inside my house. You can see it's kind of a mess right now. My favorite thing in the world, look what I've been playing with. Stupid sliders and seat brackets. And behold, what I have so far of the new sim rig. So I went ahead and got the same motion sim setup that Taylor got. He recommended it to me. It's pretty affordable compared to all the other motion sims, but it's like IKEA on steroids when it comes to assembly, because it's just so many little parts, and I didn't have any power tools here, so it's been taking me forever to just turn all the little nuts and then line everything up, and dealing with the seat brackets and sliders. I still don't have it as lean backed as I want, but with the brackets that I have, that's all that I could get. So tonight, the goal is, if I can keep enough motivation, and you guys can help hold me accountable if I'm filming this, I guess, instead of me getting lazy. I'm gonna take apart this one. Eventually I'm gonna ditch the triples since I pretty much only play with VR and put like one big screen there, but I want to pull off all my accessories like my wheel, my handbrake, my pedals, unwire all this stuff and then get it set up so that way I can hopefully get the new one calibrated and start playing with it. But I'm gonna eat some food first. Part of the reason this is such a nightmare is just because the fact that I did have what I like to think was somewhat decent cable management, and I have everything zip tied and like tucked away, so to get anything out I almost need to take everything out and just redo it all. Update, it's 1 a.m. and I finally am done enough to the point where I was gonna kick it on and just, you know, see what it feels like, because I've never felt a proper motion sim like this. And sure enough, I deleted the email that came with the product key. But you can see the new setup looks pretty legit. Pretty neat for sure. Not as fancy looking as the old setup, but I think this should be really cool. So hopefully I'll get that product key and be able to try it out in maybe the next video. But we're gonna go drifting now. All right, we're here at the Freedom Factory with none other Cletus McFarland.
Hey, brother. How you doing today?
I'm doing pretty good. Give us a rundown. What's going on?
We have a fire show today for the folks. We have drift battles, freestyle drifting, burnout show. It's a lot of live action, and it's at the Freedom Factory, so it even doubles the live action. I'm just ready to rip, man. Honestly, I cannot wait.
Let's do a little pit walk around if you're down. You got a minute in your busy schedule?
Absolutely.
What
are you gonna do for a full 2 minutes of freestyle drifting? Hardest line you can come up with the whole Freedom Factory.
So we've been talking, I don't want to give any spoilers, but our conversations have just been what's okay for me to destroy. It hasn't been where can I drift, it's been is it okay if I break this? Is it okay if I crash into this?
Dude, pretty much all things on limits. You can just hit whatever. I think you should honestly maybe tap Chelsea's rental car.
Oh my god. Speaking of Chelsea, check out the whole RTR rig. These guys are showing up with 3 cars each. Look at this. And then we're over here, we got the toter home, and I brought my 2 least, I don't even know what I'd call them, my 2 fun cars.
The 2 like most reckless cars you have for sure.
Because we were having this conversation about what car I should take for the freestyle drifting. I thought the Z would last the longest because it won't overheat or anything, but
yeah.
What do you?
And like I've said before, this is the scariest ride along I've ever had is in this car. I feel like you're really one with it. You're so aggressive in this car, and I feel like that's gonna be really perfect for the freestyle drift.
And then this girl, I built this thing to do all your burnout things.
I love Z-Roy.
Yeah.
So I'm super happy to hear it's up and running for the burnout contest. So
she's been sitting in the toter for a while.
Definitely gonna rip her today.
I'm excited. So thank you for having me here, bro. I know we got a lot of setup to do. Maybe a quick little test run.
Oh yeah, you're totally good to do a test trip and stuff.
Like right now, I could do it?
I think our safety crew is like gonna be here very shortly, and you're good.
Sick.
Fire team, fire and safety.
Got our good old burnies here.
Damn.
Going with some grippier ones, yeah.
Hell yeah, dude. Are you just doing like a little rip and then just crawling in at that and waiting until later, or are you doing?
No, I'm just gonna do like a little rip.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, I don't want to blow anything up. I just want to make sure I don't like go and dump third and then stall.
Yeah. Dude, I'm so excited.
Yeah.
I have some things I want to do for my run, but I don't know fully what it's gonna be, but I'm just gonna figure it out as I go.
Going down, brother.
See you out there.
Fun fact, in all my time owning the Z, this is the first time I've ever taken the splitter off. I've gotten lucky with it for a while, not breaking, but I know today what she's gonna go through. She might get toasted. All right, we got Chelsea and Vaughn coming through for one of their test battles. I'm so excited. I have to say the only thing that I would potentially change about this event, I'm so excited for my run. I'm so hyped up. I just wish you guys were here because I feed off the crowd energy, and I know you guys will be watching on the live stream, but I'm about to do some pretty nutty stuff, and I wish there were some people to shake their heads and laugh and have a good time with me. I'm excited, I'm nervous, but man, this is gonna be fun. I hope it works out well. I love my Z, but she's gonna get some scars today. Enjoy. That's why I couldn't go anywhere.
No, Adam held it.
That didn't work.
Adam Chelsea wanted to one-up Chelsea's reckless run.
Woo!
The plan all along was to blast the gate, end up on this pad up here, and do some donuts. Dude, the gate execution was perfect, but you had debeated a wheel just right when you jumped over this.
I thought I was misfiring. I heard it, but I didn't know.
That was so epic. The commitment, absolutely beautiful. Look at the fence. It is completely untouched.
Really?
Yes, it looks completely, I mean, a couple wire ties and it is good to go. So Adam, what do you have to say? I mean, you definitely left it all out there.
I mean, I just wanted to pop both tires.
Actually, let me check if your other one's popped.
You think I can make it to that pad down there?
Hey, brother. Where? Well, I can't see. I can't see. Hold on. I can't see. Brother, yeah, it's a 17-inch Cosmos now. Is that technically a one-wheel peel? Oh my god.
Behind the scenes, I don't know if you could tell, while I was doing that last burnout, my face was up against the temp gauge trying to see it through all the smoke in the car to make sure I wasn't overheating the car. Pat was spraying water down at the same time. Literally, minutes later, the rubber's still smoking. I was so close to popping this tire, but I let off because I have just a tad of mechanical sympathy. This wheel is toast. Keep an eye out for a future video. I'll probably give this away if one of you guys wants it. This poor motor's been through some hell. The roof got a few little scratches. Oh boy, I think the windshield, we might be due for a new windshield. We'll see. Stay tuned. Can Shulman buff it out? We'll find out. Now we're getting this thing ready. We're gonna use the water sprayer for the first time. So if you guys remember, this tank actually sprays water on the radiator. So the whole time I'm doing the burnout, we'll be having water to help with the heat dissipation on the radiator. And then this ice water will go through the intake manifold. So I'm pretty excited. I think this thing's gonna pop tires for sure.
Oh, for sure, bro.
I hope it lasts. That's always my biggest concern, lasting long enough. Oh no, we had a casualty of a camera. Big sad. It's been a long time coming. This is Zeroy's first burnout competition. This is technically why Zeroy was built. So we're about ready to go out. I'm a little nervous. I think I'm gonna steal Garrett's fireproof jacket, just because after, I mean, the other brakes caught on fire a little bit, and I plan on going way more full send with this. So we'll see what happens, but I'm excited. Pat, you kind of got me hooked on the burnouts, I'm not gonna lie. The very first rad burnout that I ever saw was yours on Instagram at spring break.
I love doing burnouts.
Yep.
My favorite.
So
Burnouts are the best thing about drifting.
you're not wrong.
Yeah.
When you like spin out and you do like an anger burnout, that's my favorite. Not you, but just like in general.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, especially when like people lose and do that.
Oh, it's the best.
Yep, for sure. Absolutely awesome. Man, these glasses look dumb. And then you'll notice I'm wearing a full fire suit. I took Garrett's just to play it safe. I don't know what's gonna happen, but I'm ready for a full send.
Whenever you're ready, bud.
All right, let's do this.
When this car gets hot, I lose the clutch, so I wanted a gear change, but I couldn't. But it was super grippy in there. But yeah, I'm pumped. I used the whole thing. I could breathe the whole time because I kept like going through the smoke. I did want the car to catch on fire in the rear. I'm happy the engine still lives. Shout out to Mark from RSFOB. He tuned this thing. The water sprayers kept the thing at like 200 the entire time until the very end. It started reading at 240, and that's when I shut it off. So that's phenomenal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
So my goal is to have the car last long enough to pop a set of tires. It did that and more. So it's been a long time coming. This is what this car was meant for. It was a good time. We gotta get a sticker limiter on it though for sure. Oh yeah. It goes through flames though.
Oh yeah. Good ones.
Is it still cold? Hot? Oh, that's some hot water. Oh boy. I want to put a radiator on that so that doesn't happen. That was ice water in the beginning and now it's like lukewarm bath water. Still not bad though. I'd say it's still under 100 degrees. Oh yeah. Which is better than what my IATs would be on the E36.
I gotta give a massive thank you to Cletus for having me be a part of this. It's an honor, it's a blast. I always have a good time doing anything that he does. And you know, Z is coming back with some new battle wounds, but I hope you guys enjoyed it. I hope I put on a good show and made some smiles for you guys. So make sure you hit the thumbs up button, and I'll catch you guys soon.